South Korea is aiming to launch its first indigenous military reconnaissance satellite on Saturday, 2 days later than initially planned due to bad weather. While North Korea has also recently put its own spy satellite into orbit, Seoul is seeking to use this key military asset to ramp up its capabilities in monitoring and deterring Pyongyang's attacks. For more on the launch, we're joined by Professor Kim Young-jun at the Korea National Defense University. Professor, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Professor, first of all, this is going to be a milestone endeavor for South Korea, given that it has so far been relying on the U.S. for satellite images of North Korea. What is the mission of the satellite and why is it important at this very stage of inter-Korean relations?
Yeah, this is a very important capability, especially for the Republic of Korea has developed a satellite program over the years, so-called 4-5 projects supported by Agency for Defense Development, we call ADD, and Defense Acquisition Program Administration, we call DAPA. Its objective is to have a total of 5 military satellites by mid-2020. Because over the years, over the decade, North Korea has developed their nuclear and missile capabilities. So the Republic of Korea must have a detect capability by having military satellite. This successful military satellite will allow the ROK Army to detect North Korea launching nuclear and missile program before it started. So the ROK and the U.S. must protect and have a deterrence capability against North Korea continuous provocation and possible use of the nuclear and missile by having our eye like military satellites. So this is also capability for a future world as well.
All right, the satellite will be launched from California atop Space X Falcon 9 rocket. Why does the launch have to be from that specific location using that spacecraft?
The choice of location is naturally based on the best possible launching site and definitely a better chance of success. Now the U.S. Vandenberg Air Force Base and California weather is generally not a problem, although today's plan has been changed due to the weather. So the plan to use Space X Falcon 9 rocket for the next satellite launch.
Okay, this will be the first of 5 satellites South Korea is aiming to put into orbit. Please tell us more about the other 4 and what is South Korea aiming to achieve once all 5 are successfully launched?
Yes, the 5 successful military satellites will make the ROK Army have a better detect and information capability beyond only dependence on the U.S. satellite capability. Over the years, we don't have a much higher capability to detect and information capability, especially against the North Korean nuclear and missile program. So next 4 satellite will be SAR satellite. It can show a better quality of image to the 30 to 50 centimeters. So we'll have a more capability to detect a North Korean nuclear missile program.
Now, it seems like the two Koreas are getting into a space race. North Korea may be ahead of the South on the timeline, but the South is known to be far ahead in terms of operation reliability and quality of images. All things considered, which side has more to gain or lose in this space race?
Yeah, this is because of North Korea provocation, but at the same time, this is a world phenomenon for the space capability, not just South and North Korea, but also worldwide, including major countries like US and Russia and China. The ROK capability is much stronger and better than ones of North Korea so far. In the space race, the ROK supported by the US will be a winner. In the end, the ROK would like to use this capability for defense purpose, not offensive purpose of North Korea by using nuclear and missile program. So international community and strong ROK-US alliance make the ROC have more capability from this race, and ROC will have its own detect information capability beyond largely dependence on the U.S., especially in terms of information capability. So now it's more like we can consider self-defense capability for the ROC Army to have their own information capability for the future war.
All right, Professor, we will wrap it up here. Thank you so much for your insight.
Thank you very much for having me.